Podcast, the first podcast focusing on social changemakers in music, comedy, and the arts. Every episode of the podcast will feature me, Brandon Telg, and the members of the Changeville team diving deep into an artist's work, showcasing how they are at the forefront of changing our world as artists. This week, we are going to be talking about Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper is a Chicago-based artist who has really exploded onto the scene in the last 3 years. His mixtape Acid Rap, followed by his work on the album Surf by Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment, as well as numerous features on songs by artists as wide-ranging as Kanye West, to Justin Bieber, to Macklemore, to Madonna, set the stage for his mixtape Coloring Book to drop in May 2016, becoming the first album to chart on the Billboard 200 based only on streams. With all of this success, it's easy to forget that Chance the Rapper is an independent artist. Being independent and still reaching this level of success, he's showing that there are different models in the new age of streaming, and in doing so, he's changing the music business. Chance hasn't sold a single album. His first 2 mixtapes and Surf are available to download for free, and Coloring Book is available to stream on pretty much any streaming service you can think of. But again, none of these are available for sale anywhere in physical or digital formats. Something that really sets Chance apart is that through his continued success, he's used his platform to make change for his community and the world at large. Just this week, he announced that he's teaming up with the NAACP for the hashtag #StayWokeAndVote campaign, encouraging young people to vote. At every performance on Chance's current tour, volunteer NAACP youth members will be available to help first-time voters register and vote in the November 8th election. Listing off the ways that Chance has used his platform to help his hometown of Chicago would take longer than the time we have on this podcast, so we will focus on 3 other campaigns he has initiated. First was Warmest Winter 2016. In late 2015, Chance challenged his fans to collectively donate $100,000 to purchase 1,000 coats for Chicago's homeless. The coat, called Empower, is described as a water-resistant and self-heating jacket, which can transform into a sleeping bag or be worn as an over-the-shoulder bag when not in use. These coats are also made at the Empowerment Plan factory in Detroit, whose mission to help the homeless leads even into their hiring practices, as homeless parents from local shelters are hired to become full-time seamstresses so that they can earn a stable income, find secure housing, and gain back their independence for themselves and for their families. Chance and his fans raised more than their goal, collecting over $117,500, which sponsored coats for 1,175 people. Chance has also shown a dedication to ending violence in Chicago. 2 years in a row, he spearheaded anti-violence campaigns over Memorial Day weekend. This helped in 2014 for Chicago to go 42 hours without a single shooting. In terms of helping bring up the next generation of young artists, Chance has done a great deal of work in youth development in Chicago. He hosted a free non-profit music festival that was only open to teenagers to attend. And if that isn't enough, he hosts a bi-monthly teens-only open mic, partnered with the Chicago Public Library, to provide safe and encouraging spaces for youth to engage in poetry and creative expression. Chance the Rapper is making waves in the music industry, but he's also making change in the world. That's why Chance the Rapper is this week's Changeville Featured Artist of the Week. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the work of this week's Changeville Changemaker. We'll be back soon with another episode of the Changeville Podcast. If you'd like to stay tuned to the Changeville Podcast and learn more about artists making a difference in the world, as well as keeping up with what's going on with the Changeville Festival, subscribe to us on iTunes or just like Changeville on Facebook. If you liked what you heard this week, please go leave a review on iTunes. It really helps us out. Until next time, this is Brandon, signing out. The Changeville Podcast theme song was written by Jason Shaw, and make sure to check out changeville.us to learn more about the festival.